Hey everybody, Mike Pfeiffer, Pfeiffer Hobby Supply. I'm gonna do, this is not it's an update, but it's not a layout update. It's just a life update. Um, and we'll get into it in a minute. But anyway, I don't want to start it here. I'll start it in just a minute. But this is just a life update. Okay, so the last thing I've done on the layout I'm going to show you first after I get done talking here. But I started doing ballasting. I think I showed it maybe in the last update video. And then I realized that I didn't have my sleeper ties in. So I came out here and started doing sleeper ties. In the meantime, and I don't know if this happened before the last video or not, but one of our members, or one of our club members, passed away. Lee Reisinger. I think maybe the last video he had gone into hospice. He passed away on July 31st. Then a week or so ago, we had a gentleman that was in the NMRA group by the name of Earl Shepard. He passed away. So we seem to have had a rash of people passing away within the group. Robin has had a friend that's having some problems, and we won't go into all of that. But it's just, there's just been a lot of life things, and I just haven't felt like going out here. And I don't know. I tried to look up on the computer today, and it's nice in here. Don't get me wrong, it's nice in here. I have the air conditioner at 78, and it feels very comfortable in here. Why? Because it's 105 outside. It's been over 100 for, I think, somewhere around 50 days, maybe even longer than that. So we're getting kind of tired of the over 100 days. It just, the heat just saps you out. I have things I need to do here. I mow the grass every week. We keep up the yard. I try to keep up the cars. I try to do all that stuff. And it's just, I only have a little tiny window of time in the morning before it gets unbearably hot. So I have to try and accomplish these things early in the morning, and by the time I get done with those things, I'm pooped. I'm just pooped. I don't have any desire to do anything. I mean, anyway, that's kind of what's going on. And no, there's nothing health related going on with me other than I hate it when it's 100, over 100, 100, over 105 even outside. I just don't like doing anything when it's that hot. When I retired, I didn't want to be outside when it was extremely hot or extremely cold, and it just drives me crazy when it's either one. And that's what's been going on. One of the things that's been going on. Aside from that, with these folks passing away, and I'm sure I'm also looking to get busy and involved in disposing or distributing some of Lee's things. I have enlisted my help to her to do some things. Anyway, we won't go there. It's just life. It's just life. My neighbor next door, 76 years old, he's been working at White Sands. I didn't think he would ever quit or retire from there. He just got laid off from White Sands, so he's now at home, and he doesn't quite know what to do with himself, but I think he's adjusting well. And it's just a lot of stuff. Just a lot of stuff that doesn't sound like anything to you guys, but it's stuff that requires our time, our effort, our thoughts, Um, People visiting the house, people picking up things here. What I would like to say next is, and I'll show it to you, I'm going to back the camera up a little bit. Okay, everybody, what I did want to talk about here, and you guys have already seen it, is this blanket. This is a Pendleton blanket. I don't know, those of you who know anything about blankets, Pendleton blankets are very expensive. They're a very well-made blanket. It's a Santa Fe Super Chief blanket. It has, it's a true Pendleton. And let me see if I can get this over here. It's a true Pendleton blanket. Tells all about the blanket here. And as you can see, it's got the label on it. Other than knocking everything off of this table, give me a second and I'll put it down. On the other side of the front, it has the front of the locomotive. Anyway, let me put it back in the chair here. Lee Reisinger's wife came by yesterday, I believe, and she had a box. And she said, Lee had told me before he passed away that he wanted you to have this. And when I opened the box, this railroad Pendleton blanket was in there. And she said that every time he looked at this blanket, he thought of me. And so he wanted me to have it. So she brought it by and gave it to me, fulfilling his wish. And I thank you, Lee. And I miss you, buddy. Anyway, enough about the blanket. I thought there wasn't any better place than to put it on the back of the chair. A blanket is not what I need at this right now when it's this hot outside. But it makes sitting on this chair way more comfortable for me, as if the chair wasn't already comfortable. It's nice. So anyways, I just wanted to update you all, and thank you for being here. Thank you all for thinking of me. No, there's nothing physically wrong with me. I am taking a couple more pills than I was before, but I guess this is just what happens as we get older. That being said, I'm doing well. I'm healthy, although I twisted my back getting up out of my computer chair the other day. Went to the chiropractor, been putting some stuff on it, and it's getting better. It's only a matter of 3 days now, and it's feeling better. But boy, for a while I couldn't even hardly walk without being bent over. But just for the last few days, it's getting better. So that being said, I plan on getting out here again. I just don't know exactly when that will be, because I'm busy doing something else that's household related. So please bear with me. You stick around if you feel so desired, and that's all I have for you, really. But I appreciate you guys being here. And what I'm going to do is throw up the little tiny video of what I was doing before I got sidetracked, so to speak. Okay, guys. You can see on that particular turnout, I do have a couple of ties in there. I do have some ties in over there. But that's what I started to do. And then life sidetracked me. And no, I've already said it, but I am not sick. There's nothing wrong with me. Just a little bit of burnout on working out here, and it's been hot. Yeah, here's my helpers. Are you my helper, Lex? Lex, are you my helper? Yep. And there's my other helper, Emma. Emma. We have to take care of the helpers. We enjoy sitting down with them every afternoon, having a little bit of coffee, watch about an hour of TV, watch about an hour of TV at night. And that's about all we get done as far as TV goes. Okay, so here's what we spend a considerable amount of time on, is keeping up the backyard. It's kind of our little oasis. And I can tell you, out here in the desert and at these temperatures, it's hard to keep it looking this way. But just thought I'd give you guys a picture, and right now I believe it's about 105. So I'm starting to sweat. I'm going inside. Okay, everybody. I hope that kind of explains things to everyone and answers the question. Everybody seems to think that there's something wrong with me or whatever because I don't put out a video. It's not that at all. It's just, why put out a video if I don't have anything to show you? So anyway, I appreciate the folks who have been concerned, but please don't be concerned. If it was something like that, I'm sure Robin would let you know, or I would let you know if it was something else. But I appreciate you guys, Karen, and glad you've been here, and thanks for watching.